Welcome to the Inspiring Tech Leaders podcast with me, Dave Roberts. This is the podcast that talks with tech leaders from across the industry, exploring their insights, sharing their experiences, and offering valuable advice to help technology professionals. The podcast also explores technology innovations and the evolving tech landscape, providing listeners with actionable guidance and inspiration. Today I'm going to be talking about Proactor AI, a brand new AI-powered tool launched last month. This is an AI assistant that is proactive and thinks ahead to anticipate your upcoming needs before you've even asked the questions. Is this another evolutionary step in artificial intelligence that we're witnessing? To understand why Proactor AI is so interesting, we first need to acknowledge a fundamental limitation with the current AI assistants since their inception, which is that they are reactive, not proactive. Whether we're talking about Copilot, Manus, ChatGPT, or any other AI tool you've used, they all share the same basic interaction model, which involves you asking a question and then they respond. You give a command and they execute it. This reactive nature creates what is called the prompt barrier. The prompt barrier requires users to constantly think about what to ask, how to ask it, and when to ask it. In fast-paced environments like business meetings, sales calls, or educational settings, this barrier can be significant. By the time you formulate the right question and receive the answer, the conversation's moved on, and the moment for that insight has passed. This is where Proactor AI aims to fill the gap. Rather than waiting for explicit instructions, it continuously listens, analyzes, and acts on contextual understanding of what's happening in real time. Proactor AI positions itself as the first proactive AI agent and the number one proactive AI teammate. At its core, it's a real-time AI assistant that listens to conversations, meetings, and calls, then proactively identifies the needs and takes actions without waiting for explicit commands. But what does this actually mean in practice? Let's break down the core capabilities that make Proactor AI so different from traditional AI assistants. The foundation of Proactor AI's proactive capabilities lie in its real-time transcription and natural language understanding. Unlike simple transcription services that merely convert speech to text, Proactor AI analyzes the semantic meaning of the conversations as they happen. It understands context, identifies key topics, and recognizes when tasks are mentioned and detects when participants need additional information. This isn't just about accuracy and transcription, although the company claims to provide accurate, searchable text instantly. It's about semantic understanding that enables the AI to recognize patterns and opportunities for assistance. When someone in the meeting says, "We should look into what our competitors are doing in the European market," Proactor AI doesn't just transcribe these words, it understands that it represents a search task and begins gathering relevant competitive intelligence. Perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of Proactor AI is its ability to provide what the company calls proactive AI advice. The system thinks ahead, listening to conversations and understanding what participants need before they explicitly ask for help. This manifests in several ways. When problems are discussed, Proactor AI automatically generates potential solutions and actionable next steps. If a team is struggling with customer retention, for example, the AI might proactively suggest proven retention strategies, relevant case studies, or specific metrics to track. Rather than providing assistance after meetings end, Proactor AI delivers real-time support. It generates summaries, identifies key takeaways, and creates to-do lists as conversations progress. This allows participants to stay fully engaged in the discussion while knowing the important details are being captured and organized. When topics arise that require additional information, Proactor AI automatically conducts research and provides relevant context. If someone mentions a new technology, regulation, or market trend, the AI quickly gathers key points, solutions, and relevant resources, delivering them without interrupting the conversation flow. One of Proactor AI's most compelling features is its comprehensive memory system. The AI remembers everything across sessions, creating what the company describes as a personal knowledge base. This isn't just about storing transcripts, it's about building contextual understanding of ongoing projects, relationships, preferences, and historical decisions. This memory capability enables several powerful use cases. Team members can ask questions like, "What did we decide about the marketing budget in last week's meeting?" Or, "What were the main concerns raised about the new product launched?" and then receive instant accurate answers. The AI also proactively references past discussions when relevant topics arise, helping teams maintain continuity and avoid repeating previous conversations. Perhaps most impressively, Proactor AI can identify potential tasks mentioned during conversations and automatically provide actionable results. The company describes this as the from mention to action automatically. When someone receives a sudden task during a meeting, Proactor AI recognizes this and immediately begins working on solutions, often providing results before the meeting ends. This capability represents a significant leap beyond traditional task and management tools. Instead of requiring users to manually create tasks, assign them, and track progress, Proactor AI automatically detects when work needs to be done and begins the process of completing it. Proactor AI has identified several key markets where proactive AI assistance can provide significant value. Each of these represents a different application of the core technology, tailored to professional needs and workflows. For sales professionals, Proactor AI offers capabilities that would fundamentally change how sales conversions unfold. The AI suggests impactful questions and provides personal tips during calls, helping salespeople navigate conversations effectively. More importantly, it can identify buying signals and those subtle cues that indicate a customer is ready to make a purchase decision. Consider a typical sales scenario. A prospect mentions they're frustrated with their current solution's reporting capabilities. Proactor AI would immediately recognize this as a pain point, research the prospect's current solution to understand its limitations, and suggest questions to uncover the depth of this frustration. It might also prepare talking points about how your solution addresses these reporting challenges, complete with relevant case studies or ROI calculations. The AI also handles follow-up communications automatically. After identifying key discussion points and commitments made during the call, it can draft personalized follow-up emails that reference conversation details and include relevant resources. This level of personalization and speed in follow-up communication can significantly impact conversion rates and customer relationships. In the recruiting space, Proactor AI listens to candidate interviews in real time, providing suggestions for follow-up questions and comparing candidate responses to job requirements. This application is particularly valuable because it allows recruiters to focus entirely on building rapport with candidates, while the AI handles the analytical aspects of the interview. The system can identify when candidates mention certain skills, experiences, or achievements that align with job requirements, prompting recruiters to dive deeper into these areas. It could also flag potential concerns or gaps in real time, ensuring important topics aren't overlooked during the interview process. Perhaps the most valuable, Proactor AI can help standardize the interview process by ensuring that all candidates are evaluated against the same criteria, while still allowing for the natural flow of conversations that make interviews effective. Of course, we have to be careful that there aren't any biases in the AI that would affect the interview process. For general business teams, Proactor AI provides live strategy ideas and action items during meetings. It ensures that all participants are aligned by providing clear summaries and helps projects move forward smoothly by identifying next steps and potential obstacles. The AI can recognize when teams are discussing strategic decisions and automatically provide relevant market data, competitive analysis, or best practices. If a team is debating whether to enter a new market, for example, Proactor AI might proactively gather market-size data, competitive landscape information, and regulatory considerations, presenting this information in a digestible format during the discussion. For media professionals, Proactor AI offers capabilities that could significantly enhance the quality and speed of content creation. The AI generates live ideas for research, checks facts during interviews, and suggests story angles, making the content creation process even more efficient and thorough. During interviews, the AI can fact-check statements in real time, flag inconsistencies, and suggests follow-up questions that might reveal important details. For investigative journalism or complex topics, this real-time research capability could be invaluable, allowing journalists to pursue leads and verify information as conversations unfold. In educational settings, Proactor AI goes beyond simple note-taking. It finds relevant resources in real time and explains difficult concepts immediately when they arise during lectures or discussions. This capability could be particularly valuable for students who struggle to keep up with fast-paced lectures or complex material. The AI can also identify when students might be confused based on their questions or comments, automatically providing additional explanations or resources to help clarify difficult concepts. For educators, this real-time feedback could help them adjust their teaching approach on the fly to better serve their students' needs. Understanding how Proactor AI achieves its proactive capabilities requires examining the underlying technologies that make this possible. While the company hasn't released detailed technical specifications, we can infer several key components based on the described functionality. At the foundation of Proactor AI's capabilities is sophisticated natural language processing that goes far beyond simple speech-to-text conversion. The system must be able to understand context, intent, and semantic meaning in real time. This likely involves large language models trained specifically for conversational understanding combined with real-time processing capabilities that can analyze speech as it happens. The challenge here is significant. Traditional AI assistants have the luxury of processing complete queries before responding. Proactive AI must analyze partial conversations, understand incomplete thoughts, and make intelligent predictions about what assistance might be needed, all while the conversation is still progressing. Perhaps even more challenging is the system's ability to conduct research and provide relevant information in real time. When Proactive AI identifies a topic that requires additional context, it must quickly search through vast amounts of information, synthesize relevant findings, and present them in a format that's useful for the ongoing conversation. This capability suggests integration with multiple data sources, sophisticated information retrieval systems, and the ability to quickly summarize and contextualize information. The AI must also understand what level of detail is appropriate for different situations, providing a quick overview during fast-paced meetings versus more detailed analysis for strategic planning sessions. The memory capabilities described by Proactive AI represent another significant technology achievement. The system must not only store conversation transcripts, but also understand the relationship between different pieces of information, track ongoing projects and decisions, and learn from past interactions to improve future assistance. This requires sophisticated data modeling that can represent complex relationships between people, projects, decisions, and outcomes. The AI must be able to quickly retrieve historical information when current conversations touch on relevant topics. Proactive AI enters a crowded market of AI assistance and meeting tools, but its proactive approach represents a potentially significant differentiation. To understand its market position, we need to examine both the current competitive landscape and the broader trends driving demand for AI-powered productivity tools. The AI assistant market includes established players like Microsoft's Cortana, Google Assistant, and Amazon's Alexa, as well as the newer entrants focused on business applications. Meeting AI tools include companies like Otter AI for transcription and Zoom's AI companion for meeting summaries. However, most of these tools remain fundamentally reactive. They excel at tasks when prompted, but don't proactively identify opportunities to provide assistance. This represents a significant opportunity for Proactive AI to establish a new category of proactive AI assistance. Proactive AI's approach aligns with broader industry trends towards more autonomous AI systems. As large language models become more capable and reliable, there's growing interest in AI that can take independent action rather than simply responding to prompts. This shift is evident in developments like AI agents that can complete complex tasks, autonomous coding assistants, and AI systems that can manage entire workflows. The key challenge for autonomous AI systems is trust. Users must be confident that the AI will take appropriate action and won't cause problems by acting without explicit permission. Proactive AI's focus on providing suggestions and information rather than direct actions helps address this concern while still delivering proactive value. Any AI system that continuously listens to conversations and has access to sensitive business information raises important privacy and security questions. Proactive AI must address concerns about data storage, access controls, and the potential for sensitive information to be inadvertently shared or compromised. The company's success will likely depend partly on its ability to provide strong security guarantees and transparent privacy controls. Organizations considering adoption will need assurance that their confidential discussions remain protected and that the AI's proactive capabilities don't create new security vulnerabilities. The value proposition of proactive AI assistance is compelling, but organizations will ultimately evaluate proactive AI based on measurable returns on investment. The potential benefits include reduced meeting time, improved decision-making speed, better follow-up action items, and enhanced knowledge sharing across teams. However, quantifying these benefits can be challenging. Unlike tools that automate certain tasks with clear time savings, proactive AI assistance provides value that's often intangible, such as better insights, improved preparation, and enhanced collaboration. Proactive AI will need to help organizations measure and demonstrate these benefits to justify adoption costs. While Proactive AI's proactive approach represents an exciting advancement in AI technology, several challenges could impact its adoption and effectiveness. Proactive AI systems face a fundamental accuracy challenge that reactive systems can avoid. When an AI responds to a certain prompt, users can immediately evaluate whether the response is helpful and accurate. With proactive assistance, the AI must make assumptions about what users need, and these assumptions might sometimes be wrong. If Proactive AI frequently provides irrelevant suggestions or misinterprets conversation context, users may lose trust in the system and disable its proactive features. The AI must achieve a high accuracy rate in understanding context and predicting needs to maintain user confidence. There's also a risk that proactive AI assistants could create information overload. In a dynamic conversation, there might be multiple topics that could benefit from additional research or context. If the AI provides too much information or suggestions, it could become distracting rather than helpful. Proactive AI must carefully balance being helpful without being obtrusive. The system needs sophisticated filtering mechanisms to determine when proactive assistance would be valuable versus when it may interrupt the natural flow of conversation. For organizations to fully benefit from Proactive AI, the tool must integrate seamlessly with existing workflows and systems. If using the AI requires significant changes to how teams conduct meetings or manage projects, adoption may be slow regardless of the technology's capabilities. The company must also consider how Proactive AI assistance affects team dynamics. Some team members might become overly reliant on AI suggestions, while others might find the constant assistance distracting or undermining their expertise. The development of increasing autonomous AI systems raises important ethical questions. As AI becomes more proactive and capable of independent action, we must consider the implications of human agency, decision-making, and professional development. There's a risk that over-reliance on AI could diminish human skills in areas like research, analysis, and strategic thinking. If AI systems consistently provide answers before humans have had a chance to think the problems through for themselves, we might see a gradual erosion of these critical capabilities. Proactive AI represents what could be the beginning of a significant shift in how we interact with AI systems. Rather than tools that respond to our commands, we're moving towards AI partners that anticipate our needs and proactively provide assistance. As the technology matures, we can expect proactive AI systems to become more sophisticated in their understanding of context and more accurate in their predictions of our user needs. Future versions might be able to understand non-verbal cues, emotional context, and complex organizational dynamics that influence what assistance would be most valuable. We might also see proactive AI expanding beyond meetings and conversations to other areas of work. Imagine AI systems that can proactively identify opportunities for process improvements and suggest strategic initiatives based on market trends, or automatically prepare briefing materials for upcoming decisions. The future of proactive AI involves integration with other emerging technologies. Augmented reality interfaces could display AI suggestions and research in real time without disrupting conversations. Internet of Things sensors could provide additional context about meeting environments and participant engagement levels. Blockchain technology might enable secure, decentralized AI assistance that doesn't require trusting a single provider with sensitive business information. Quantitative computing could eventually enable real-time analysis of vastly larger datasets, making AI suggestions even more comprehensive and accurate. If proactive AI becomes widespread, it could have a significant impact on how we work, learn, and make decisions. Meetings might become more effective and productive, with AI ensuring that all relevant information is available when needed. Educational experiences could become more personalized and responsive to individual learning needs. So what's the cost of Proactive AI? On the Proactive AI pricing page, you will find a clear breakdown of their plans, designed to suit different team sizes and needs. They offer basic, pro, business, and enterprise plans. The basic plan is free and provides you with 30 minutes of transcription time and 100 AI credits. However, the basic plan only provides a preview of the Proactive AI advice functionality. To gain full access to the Proactive AI advice during meetings, you'll need to be on at least the Pro plan, which costs $15.99 per month or $191.88 annually. This plan provides a whopping 16,200 minutes of transcription time and comes at 40,800 AI credits. And if that doesn't feel like enough, there's also a business plan that increases the transcription time to 43,200 minutes and comes with just over 109,000 credits, with an increased cost of $39.99 per month or $479.88 annually. Beyond this level, there's an enterprise plan with unlimited recording for the entire organization and allows for custom integrations. This plan comes with custom pricing where you need to speak to a sales representative to gain further information. If you need more transcription time, it is also possible to purchase additional hours at discounted rates with add-on data packs, which range from $9.99 to $99.99. So in a nutshell, Proactor AI has a tiered pricing structure that scales with your team from a basic plan to a customized enterprise-level solution. Proactor AI represents a fascinating glimpse into the future of artificial intelligence, a future where AI doesn't just respond to our requests, but actively participates in our work and decision-making processes. The company's vision of proactive AI systems addresses real pain points in how we currently interact with AI systems and offers compelling benefits for productivity and collaboration. The technology faces significant challenges from accuracy and integration concerns to broader questions about the role of AI in human decision-making. However, if Proactor AI can successfully navigate these challenges, it could establish an entirely new category of AI tools and fundamentally change our expectations for AI assistance. Whether Proactor AI succeeds or not, the concept of proactive AI assistance is likely here to stay. As AI systems become more capable and reliable, the shift from reactive to proactive assistance seems inevitable. The question isn't whether this transition will happen, but how quickly and how successfully companies like Proactor AI can make it a reality. For organizations considering adopting proactive AI tools, the key is to start with clear use cases and measurable goals. While the technology is promising, it's still emerging, and early adopters should be prepared for a learning curve as they figure out how best to integrate proactive AI into their workflows. As we continue to explore the frontiers of artificial intelligence, tools like Proactor AI remind us that the most significant advances often come not by making AI more powerful, but from making it more thoughtful about when and how to apply that power. In a world where information is abundant but attention is scarce, proactive AI assistance could be exactly what we need to work more effectively and make better decisions. Proactor AI is certainly a fascinating new tool, but the big question is, will you be adopting Proactive AI into your organization? Do you see it as a game changer for productivity, or are you a little more hesitant about the idea? Or perhaps you intend to wait until the mainstream and established AI tools start to offer the same functionality. I'm sure it won't be long before we start seeing this functionality in tools like Microsoft Copilot. I would love to know what you think. Head over to the social channels. You can find Inspiring Tech Leaders on X, Instagram, Inspo, and TikTok. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a yes, a no, or a maybe? Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to the Inspiring Tech Leaders. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your network. It really helps the channel to continue to grow, and I love hearing your feedback and suggestions for future episodes. You can find more insights, show notes, and resources at www.inspiringtechleaders.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in tech.